dish, and it reminds me too. You've got a dish at BCN, your little potatoes,
yes,
that are served, and you put sauce in each of them.
I mean, it's the same recipe.
Yeah.
The other thing that might look different is the shape.
The shape.
So add a little cylinders that we empty from the potato, and we fill up with the garlic aioli and the spicy oil. And the look is more sophisticated, if you're gonna call it like that. But the same recipe.
But the same taste. It
Yep.
totally tastes the same.
Yeah.
And that's why I know. And I love that because, BCN, you got the Michelin star. You kept the Michelin star,
Yeah.
which maybe is harder to do to keep the Michelin star than it is to get the Michelin star. I know that sounds a little weird, but it's a different pressure to keep it than when you're going for it. And so that's great. You're getting a dish that is a Michelin type dish. It's here at Mad. It's the sister restaurant. I mean, it's such value for diners and a very unique dish. I haven't seen this exact combination in other restaurants around Houston. So.
And one thing that I love is that most of the people they looking for it. So as soon as they come, they told us, "Hey, I wanna have your spicy patatas bravas." I love them.
So good. That and a martini, or wait, hold on, brunch, Bloody Mary.
Yeah, I love it.
It could work, and a little bit of fruit. All right, let's talk about this dish here because I see more potato and some peas.
The chicken thighs are very popular as well. It's an old recipe from Spain. We brain it first, so in order to have the whole piece well seasoned, and then we confit in olive oil for 2 hours, low temperature. Once it's cooked, we debone it because it's chicken thigh. I chose chicken thighs because for me are the more tender and flavor, and also you can get the skin a little crispy, and add that extra flavor as well if you like. And we combine that with the mashed potato, some greens, the snow pea, and then we make an emulsion with parsley and water and extra virgin olive oil and some juice of the chicken, right? That very dark sauce is the juice of the rotisserie chicken. I mean, amazing.
That's not balsamic.
No, is that flavor that is made with all the bones and all the meat with the chicken. We make a broth, and then with herbs and a lot of also vegetables, and then we reduce it for hours until it gets that consistency, and it's amazing.
Oh my goodness! Yeah. I totally would have thought that was a balsamic, but now I realize it's not moving.
It looked like,
so it's a little bit thicker.
But no, yes.
I would have gotten there, chef. Eventually, I would have figured it out. But I love that.
It's like the typical demi-glace, but instead of using veal and beef bones, we use chicken.
So no bones in that dish.
No. At all. Wow. At all.
I mean, that looks. I just want to pick that up and eat it like a like a brownie. I don't know. All right, let's go over here before we go to dessert because I truly will do that to the dessert. But I see something yummy with some tomatoes.
Yes. Yeah. We have it also in the menu, larger size. We have the burrata with cherry tomatoes, and then there is something special that we add, that we make a gelatin made of the juice of the tomato. So it's an old technique that I used to do in Spain long time ago, and I like adding this different touch that people is always asking. Hey, they ask the server, "Sir, oh ma'am, what is this jelly about?" And it's a tomato water. I mean, amazing.
See, and I want to talk about this for a second because it's so smart. Because how many times do we as diners go out to a restaurant and have a burrata salad or a Caesar salad or a salmon dish, and while it can be good, it may not be as memorable. But you are saying, no, y'all are going to remember my dishes. And if it takes making Jell-O out of tomato juice, I gotta, I just gotta go because I gotta see
Okay.
Because what's so smart about it is, and we're talking about these little yellow. This is the, or I'm sorry, right here.
Yes.
This is the, and I don't have a.
This is the tomato gelatin.
This right here.
Yes.
So y'all, it looks like little ice cubes.
It's only the water that comes in each tomato. It doesn't have water. It just is tomato, water, and salt. That's it.
So, and when I'm looking at this, it kind of looks like there's ice cubes on the plate.
Yeah.
But that's intentional because now the guest is saying, wait, what is this? Well, they'll remember that interaction because you've just blown their mind. You're like, actually, no, this is homemade gelatin.
It's very fragile.
It's very fragile.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then what is on the top of the burrata?
It's the extra virgin caviar oil.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah.
It has a sorial touch. This technique was invented in Spain years ago. And we're using like here at Mat and also at BCN as well. And people love it.
And it's the little, it looks like roe.
It's extra virgin olive oil encapsulated in those little spheres. That's it.
So truly one of the most unique burrata dishes I think that I've ever seen. And I think that y'all would discover as well, because we've got tomato gelatin and then we've got olive oil, little roe. I mean, it's just a beautiful dish and it's a memorable dish and it probably tastes incredible as well. Actually, let me just taste this.
Yeah.
You know what? I don't even have a fork anywhere, but hold on. I'm going to use this. This is all right, chef. Tell me about the next dish.
Let's follow with the suckling empanadillas, which are a very popular recipe as well in Spain, made with the suckling pig empanadas, like bite size, if you want to call it like that. And we top it with some onion escabeche, which is kind of I would say a pickle technique typical from Spain that we use besides vinegar and water. We use the smoked paprika, and Spain is a great producer from smoked paprika all over the world, very famous, by the way. And we're very proud to make our own, appetizer with the Spanish touch always.
Yeah, I love it, and I love how artistic it is. And so we're going to share. Is that okay?
Absolutely.
We'll get up and
absolutely
share it, because this is what we're supposed to do here at MAD. Lots of dishes made for sharing, and this is probably the scene at brunch for the most of the day through the Sunday. All right, you take one, and I'll take one.
Okay.
We'll try it for quality control. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers. Take one. Yes. Oh, yeah. Really good. Oh, we didn't get any of the sauce. We didn't even need the sauce. Little pineapple, sweet, a little bit of sugar.
I'm tempted to have a sip of this beautiful cocktail, Katie. May I?
Yeah, go ahead. Tell me about the cocktail.
This is a cocktail, one of our gin and tonic. This is the English lavender gin and tonic. This is actually my favorite. And we replicate it at BCN and here at Mat as well. So
this is a drink that you all are very popular and famous for. I see a lot of people. I think I've been to BCN before and seen this on every table.
Yes.
That's typically what happens.
Everybody
comes in for it.
And let me tell you, I mean, some data. Most of the 50% of our guests at BCN and also at Mat, they have a drink before they eat.
Interesting.
So people are looking for it. That's why we are proud to offer a great variety of amazing cocktails, crafted. For instance, this little English lavender, we get it from Ohio every week, once or twice. We have a farmer that is amazing. They're doing an amazing quality and work. And we've been working with the same company for 12 years in a row. And
just for this little piece.
only for the English lavender. I mean, is an amazing and very delicate.
Yeah.
And as soon as you touch it and you smell it, it's something extraordinary.
Yeah, and it's something that I've noticed with you is, and I'm sure y'all can see too if you've ever come into the restaurants, either Mad or BCN, is this detail, is the attention to detail. I mean, even setting up for this, and how much TV have we done? I mean, it's truly, this table is like a canvas. You're designing every piece, but that's what's happening in the kitchen too. Because if you go back in the kitchen, you are so dedicated to the fine details. Like you said, this is your 12-year. Like, you're not giving that up.
No.
That's your. That works for that drink.
And people love it. And people know that no matter what, we are going to have always ready the lavender gin and tonic at Matt and at BCN as well.
Yeah, no, and it's so smart because it really adds to the experience. It gives people something that they're going to talk about with their friends. I mean, this drink is a great example because, like I said, I've walked in to BCN and just a very quick scan. Oh, yeah, people are coming here for this drink for sure. All right, let's talk about that big bad boy down there. I know that's bringing people in all the time.
We are famous as well at Matt with our open wood-fired paellas, rice in a paella pan. In this case, we're having the vegetable and the mushroom one. And great for vegetarian, great for vegans as well.
You can do a vegetarian.
Absolutely. 100% vegan, actually.
Wow. So there's no, because typically in a paella, there's a little, well, not typically, I guess you can put anything, but the paellas I typically see here in Houston, a little bit like shrimp, scallop, crab, a little bit of sometimes sausage.
Yeah. In this case, we do everything from scratch with vegetables and mushrooms. The broth, we like to be consistent with our decent variety of vegan and vegetarian plates, right?
That's great to know. I never thought of it. And so, what kinds of vegetables are in there?
I mean, we're having some eggplant, zucchini, the piquillo pepper, which are very popular in Spain. Some carrots, some the little peppers, shishito in this case.
Yeah.
Sometimes when in Spain there is a variety slightly smaller, they call it pimientos del padrón. When they are available in Houston, we have them, but most of the year they are not available. So we use the shishito peppers, which are great already.
I love shishito peppers.
Yeah.
And I mean, you just pick it up and eat it, and it looks spicy, but they're not.
No, some of them might be. Some of them.
Fair warning. No, I mean, truly, they're not supposed to be. But it has to do. Does it has to do with how long they're grown for, or what makes them? Because you can get a surprise spice and you didn't expect it. Is it like arugula, where it's like the longer it grows, the sharper it gets, or?
I want to be honest with you, and I don't want to make up a response for you. I don't know, but I will know next time. How about that?
The peppers are gambling. Shishito peppers, they're gambling with the spice. Okay, it's good to know. So you've got mushroom, zucchini, and then it's...
And another detail which is very important and makes it very flavorful is the porcini mushroom. We have a base, we confit the porcini mushrooms, and that has a very strong, very delicate flavor, and that's very important.
Yeah.
To be succeed in some, when you use vegetables and mushrooms, you don't have the umami, the strength of other proteins, right? So you must have some game winner, which is the porcini this time.
I mean, that's great to know, and just for anybody making anything at home.
Yeah.
If you want some extra flavor, it's good to know. Good recommendation from Chef that the porcini
mushrooms, they are
very flavorful, because you could add it probably to other things too, soups and.
They are expensive.
Okay.
But you can see
the difference. They are. But it's a good taste and it's a good quality. No, I mean, I did not know that. I'm happy to have learned something here. Okay, let's talk about the cake because you're famous for this cake.
Yeah, yeah.
Everybody talks about this cake. I know that it's one of my most favorite desserts, and dessert is my favorite portion of the meal. And I know that this is one that I enjoy the most. So, in case you haven't tried this cake, tell everyone why it's so special.
Okay, this is the our version of Tarta de Santiago, which is an almond tart. You can call it tart. We have it at BCN in the menu for many years. And the only difference between the real Tarta de Santiago in Spain and ours is the texture and the flavor.
Okay.
Our version of it is a more airy, so it's more fluffy and more pleasant dough, I would say. Versus the Spanish one is way more dry, less tall because it has less air, which is more short
Yeah.
and more. I mean, I'm not a big fan of the Spanish version.
Mhm.
I'm a big fan of the BCN and Mad version.
Listen, I am too. And I know exactly what you're talking about because it's almost like it's a great taste. I mean, let's talk about how the taste is a little bit different, but the texture and the experience of eating the dish is very different with this because it's airy and it's smoother. Whereas with the more traditional Spanish version, it's almost like you need to take a bite and then have some coffee to
Kind of.
to wash it down. I don't know, what's so. And then, is there any difference in taste? Or
Yeah.
yeah.
So I'm a huge fan of acidity in most of the dishes. And in this case, we produce a homemade lemon jelly
Would you mind
marmalade.
handing that dish to me?
Absolutely.
He's saying the important things. Thank you. Thank
And
you.
so as you can see, we have a real and fresh lemon marmalade. And inside we add a touch of lemon juice, fresh.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
And you can feel it right away. And it's so pleasant. I mean, it's so well balanced. You can have it at any time during the day.
It's melting. Truly. It's melting. Definitely something to try out. All right, y'all. Remember, only 2 weeks to Dine Out and Do Good in February. And then you'll have to wait until summer for Houston Restaurant Weeks. Stay tuned to Fox 26 and Fox Local. For the next 2 weeks, y'all, we are out there. We are going to be trying these dishes, and they're all a great value. $15 for brunch and lunch, $25 for dinner. Make sure you head on over to opentable.com, make your reservations, and stay tuned to Fox Local. We will see you guys next time on another episode of Foodies and Friends. Happy dining out and doing good. Cheers.